welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon, and this is a channel that is dedicated to all things related to narcissism. I make videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on all types of topics related to narcissism, so if you haven't already, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. I would really appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up. It's a free way you can help me out, and definitely don't forget to leave a comment because I like to read what you have to say. I'm going to begin today's video with a question. Have you ever heard of the word ableist? And I don't mean somebody with poor language skills saying they are the ableist person for something. No, I mean ableist as a derogatory term. I hadn't heard of this word before yesterday, and apparently that's exactly what I am, an ableist. If you don't feel bad for narcissists, guess what? You're also an ableist. This entire community, we're all ableists. For those of you in the dark like I was, an ableist is someone who discriminates against people with disabilities. And who are we guilty of discriminating against? Narcissists. Yes, apparently narcissism is a disability that we should sympathize with. All of us who are trying to recover from abuse have it all wrong. It isn't the narcissist's fault. Instead of trying to better our lives, instead of trying to better our kids' lives, we should really be thinking about how hard life is for the poor disabled narcissist. This all comes from something that happened on Instagram. So I have 2 Instagram accounts connected to this show. I'll link them below. And yesterday at work, I was scrolling through Instagram and I noticed that I had a lot of comments under a post. I'm going to read some of these comments to you. Go do something more productive than bullying people with NPD, like, I don't know, eat some Clorox wipes. The ableism radiating off this post is strong and makes me sick. For context, the post says, trying to reason with a narcissist is like trying to nail Jell-O to a tree. So back to the comments. I'm only going to read 2 more, but there are more than this. Narcissists are people suffering from narcissistic personality disorder, which is a disorder. Please stop stigmatizing mental illness. What even is this account? I really hope the administrator feels like a clown. Everything on here is so ableist and stupid. So there you go. I was so stunned to have this happen, and I guess in a way I should feel good because I've heard it said that you aren't really successful unless you have enemies. But seriously, let's talk about this. Narcissism is a mental illness that deserves sympathy? Really? I mentioned this to my daughter, and she was aware of the term ableist and informed me that this probably stems from the Johnny Depp Amber Heard lawsuit that's front and center on every news site right now. Now, my immediate reaction to this was unbelief and confusion, and I couldn't resist replying to a few comments. I asked these posters if they knew a narcissist and the things that they do. But I also realized that somebody who could say something like that, somebody that ignorant, is somebody, 1, who doesn't know how blessed they are to be able to feel this way, and 2, there's no changing this type of person's mind. Now, I do understand where this line of thinking comes from. If a narcissist became a narcissist through no fault of their own, and if they can't change and they go through life with no ability to love or empathize, isn't that ultimately a very sad and pitiable reality? How could we not sympathize? They're victims. That's actually a very sad life, to never know love. Many of them lose their families and end up alone. Just yesterday, my daughter finished high school. My ex doesn't know. He doesn't know her plans for next year. He doesn't know that she's about to publish a novel that she wrote. No idea. He doesn't know what our son is up to either. Our son recently got his driver's permit. He drives now. My ex doesn't know this. He doesn't know our son's voice. He's never heard him since he entered puberty, and now he has a deeper voice. On my birthday, my kids baked me a cake. Joe took me out to dinner. Mother's Day was recently. My kids and Joe loved on me. My ex spends holidays and his birthdays alone. On Father's Day, his kids will do something for Joe. He's the father they have now. The day my ex found out that I left him, he sent me multiple texts to my old phone. He sent me over a dozen emails. He was dumbfounded and confused. Please call me. Please, I'm begging you. What's going on? The chickens aren't in the coop. What have you done? And I could picture him wandering around the yard, unable to get into the house where I knew what was waiting. A part of me verged on feeling bad because I'm human, because I have a heart, because I do love. And Joe and I have talked about this before. If it really isn't something they can control, shouldn't we sympathize? Maybe, but from a distance, a far distance. Let's talk some realities. Why doesn't my ex see his children? Why does he spend holidays alone? Why did I leave? What about Joe's ex? Why didn't she see her kids? Why doesn't she know what her kids are up to? Why do I drive her son to school? Why do I know the things that he does and not her? Why is her dog now my dog? The answer is the same for both my ex and Joe's and yours. They are the reason. Narcissists are so cruel that people really question, they really debate whether or not narcissists are influenced by Satan. They rob, cheat, steal, and destroy. I have 2 children who I have seen afraid. I have seen their faces when CPS came to the house because my ex filed a false police report against me. They knew that at any time he could have told the truth and saved them from the trauma. I'm the one whose heart still hasn't recovered from my son asking me on the night we left New Hampshire if he could see his room one more time. I'm never going to get that out of my head. It's stuck there. My kids had their money stolen by their father. The same thing happened to Joe's kids. Their mother stole their money, took it. There's real pain, real people hurt, real children without parents. And I've barely scratched the surface with this video. If someone wants to pity people like that and call people like us bigots, fine. But the reality is that we could pity serial killers too. You could make an argument that they can't help it. But I'll tell you this, narcissists know what they're doing isn't right. I know this because they hide it, they lie, they pretend. I don't sympathize with narcissists. I loathe them. I can live with some ignorant keyboard warriors who have no clue calling me an ableist. What about you? Let me know in the comments what you think. I'm really curious to hear that. Thank you so much for watching this video. I very much appreciate it. I will be back on Friday, and don't forget, Joe and I are having the giveaway. I always want to say contest, and my daughter keeps telling me, no, Mom, it's a giveaway. We have the giveaway, so let me know if you would like to be entered into it, and I will see you on Friday's video. I hope everybody has a wonderful day and rest of the week. God bless.